fishy breakfast. Get on down to the workbench. Okay. So 13 more hours. Let's just go to even shifts of 6.5. Now again, when this coat's finished, it's going to be way heavier than the coat that I'm wearing right now. So it kind of, it's a blessing and a curse. It's kind of, it is quite a damper on your carrying capacity, but it will allow you to live much longer in the wild, which is what you want. God, seriously, where the heck did I leave my bedroll? That's so aggravating. I already cannibalized the one that was up here for cloth. So, crap. Oh well. Better make some more water here. Oh, hello, cat friend. There is a fat orange cat that is slowly trying to make its way onto my keyboard right now. So if my my game starts freaking out, that'll probably be wise, because there's a fat orange cat stomping around on my stuff. Alright, buddy. Later on. Alright, so obviously I don't have time to boil that water, so I'm just going to pop a purifying tablet in there. Which is exactly the reason I have them. Is for when that happens. Great. Alright, let's go finish a coat. Okay. I'm gonna eat until I'm pretty well full again, and then go upstairs and go to bed. Leave enough for me to eat in the morning. Gosh. Let me find something I can chop up into firewood real quick. Alright. That shelf. Yeah, let me do that while the light's off, so I don't waste all the fuel. Oh, okay. Cat. Let me get a fire started, and then we'll take a look at that awesome new coat we just made. Let's use these. Alright, kitty, come on. Really? Man, every time. Let's try that again. Murray, come on. Get... Oh, this cat is just aggravating. Go. Okay, all better. Alright. Now that that's roared to life, let's go... Nope, wrong button. Shoot. Toss that back where it goes. Alright. I'm gonna do up about 3 liters of water at this point. I probably could have gone for 4, but that's alright. Awesome. Alright, we're about there. Alright, so let's check out this new coat. Let's see, we started out with 3.7 for both. Up to 7 and 5. My god, look at that, that's perfect. Alright, we're gonna stash this premium winter coat. Let's see. Probably gonna take that with us to the dam. And stash it there. Because that's an easy point to get to from other zones. So if we lose our weapon, if we lose our wolfskin coat and we don't have the means to make another one, we can come back and get the next best thing, which is that particular coat. Alright, so let's... yeah, no, we're exhausted. Let's sleep for 8 hours. Just out of curiosity, let me see what I've got in here. Oh, I have a dead flare. Pick up some new ones. How's my knife situation? Not good. Let's swap. And I've got the best crowbar, and the best storm lantern, and the best whetstone. So I'm good to go. Alright, I've officially got everything I need to move out and head to my next destination. Which is good, because anybody watching this is probably yawning right now. There we go. Okay, I feel like I'm in good shape now. Let's go! Okay, just to be paranoid, I didn't leave anything in... Nope, nothing that I need. Awesome. One last quick check of everything. Not carrying anything unnecessary. And I'll drop that because it's actually, I can find better firewood outdoors than that. Alright, so I think I'm going to grab the guts and skin off of this wolf. Hey. Yeah, this wolf over here that I killed. Definitely gonna want that skin in case anything happens to my coat and I need to patch it. I could conceivably head around that corner over there and go bear hunting, but I really don't feel like putting my life on the line like that just now. Oh, look! You can have that one, Wolf. I don't really care anymore. Alright, so this shouldn't take long. I shouldn't be in too bad a shape after I'm done with this. Yeah, still plenty warm. See how great that coat is? It is really, really keeping me nice and insulated right now. Which is good, because it looks like the wind's starting to kick up. Alright. Okay, I saw something moving in the background, and I was like, if that's actually the bear, I might go try to do something about it. But I just don't feel like going over there and, you know, waiting for him to come out of his hidey hole. Alright, so here's the southern access point of the river. Oh, seriously. There we go. Okay, could use those. Alright, so there's just some pretty countryside back here. Plenty of stupid wolves. But, to my knowledge, and I haven't, like, done a lot of crawling around, like, way up on top of these mountains or anything like that, so I don't know for sure if I'm missing anything, but I really don't think there's much between here and where I'm going. Just a bunch of frozen river going along in a ravine. What's around this way? I never come down here, so it might be me to explore a little, I don't know. Oh, I know where I am. Jeez. Okay. I'm just gonna take the easy way then, hell with it. This is the area, this is the clearing in which I started my game. There is a cave over here on my left that I can take shelter in if I need to, but I'm pretty sure I'm okay-ish for now. Did I even come over here and investigate this yet? I believe I did. Yeah, it's not showing up as a new location, so I did already. I really don't feel like running down there just for that one lichen that's hanging on that tree, so I'll skip it. But I already searched that little deer stand down there. There's rose hips around the deer stand that you can harvest. There is also a just buttload of little bunny rabbits running around down here. So that makes it a good place to place traps if you have them. I have not gotten to a point where I'm worried about that yet. So, mainly because in later zones of the game, there are better places to harvest rabbits from, where there's also a workbench nearby that you can use to make rabbit skin gloves, or I'm sorry, mittens, which are going to be very valuable down the road. But for right now, I'm happy with the gear I have. Pretty sure I saw a wolf just now chasing a deer, so hopefully this flare will last long enough for me to run him off of that, because I am going to need some food here shortly. No? Maybe not? I certainly don't see either of them anymore, so... Ah, yes, I do! Perfect. Run up on this guy, watch this. Well, I'm running kind of slow because I'm tired. But... Pardon me, sir. Get the hell out of here. Yay! He left plenty of meat for me. This is awesome. And it hasn't even frozen yet, because it's a fresh kill. So I'm going to go ahead and take everything off of it I can, because just over the crest of the hill to my left is the dam that I needed to get to. Ha! Once again, sorry Canada. Sorry about polluting. Who's Trinice? Awesome. I made it! Hooray! Alright, look at all this good stuff I left lying in here. Awesome! Alright, let's add to it. Alright, so there's my fresh gut, my fresh deer hide. Let's continue carrying that maple. And you know what? I feel like I'm gonna be here for a minute. Oh, damn! You know what? There is no bed in this place. And because there is no bed in this place... I didn't even think of that. I can't stay here. Unless, of course, I left my bedroll downstairs. I'll have to go check. That's a bummer. Oh well. At least while I'm milling around in here, let me put up all this junk I'm carrying. So annoying. Cannot believe I did that. I know I've got like one piece of firewood on me, but I'm also gonna break down some boxes over here just to fortify my supply. It's getting a little dark, so I'm gonna turn this on. Why not? I didn't miss anything back here, did I? Sometimes there's... Aha! I did. Yay. I was gonna say, sometimes there's rifle rounds hiding around back there, so... Always look in the nooks and crannies. You never know when you will find something valuable. Oh, good lord. Really trying to figure out where I dropped that stupid bedroll. Well, apparently I did not leave it down here, which sucks. Bummer. Oh, excuse me. Alright, well, next step is gonna cook up some food and then try to figure out where I can take a nap. Because really, every location I visited, like, was near enough to a place that had a bed that I didn't need to put down. It's gonna bother me. I guess I could always cheat and go back and look at the last video, but I don't want to do that. Just deal with the hand I dealt myself. That's the story of my life, man. Gotta deal with that hand I dealt myself. Yes, I'm in the bottom of a hole, but at least I dug it all by myself. Am I out of water, too? No, good deal. Let me just take a quick drink so I don't keel over while doing this, because now that I don't have anywhere to sleep, I really do need to keep an eye on my, my stamina. Crapola. Venison takes about 20 minutes to cook, so you can do 3 of them every hour. And I think that'll leave me a little time to come up with a little more water. A little, not a ton. Quick boil on that, hopefully. Yeah, that'll get done before the fire dies. Great. Alright, so here we are, fully exhausted, carrying lots of stuff, with nowhere to freaking sleep. Ugh. I may have just shot this game right in the foot. See here. I may have slept last. I think I know where it might be. I think I might know where I left everything. Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna take this empty locker here. And watch this. I'm gonna put up most of my food, most of my water, most of my everything, down to the point where I've got less than 15 kilograms of stuff. This is gonna be dangerous, but I'm going to try to run back to where I think I left my bedroll. Get rid of, like, all but one tinder plug just in case. Set down those tools. Put that up. What else can I unload? Oh yeah! That extra coat I was carrying. Perfect. And... come on. Let me throw some painkillers in here, because 38 is an excessive amount. I mean, I don't plan on going that nutty on painkillers. Okay. There we are. Now we're under 15. I still can't run, but at least I'll be moving quicker. And it is the middle of the night. This is gonna suck. Okay. So to let you in on my plan, I think I may have left my bedroll in that red train that's wrecked. like about halfway. No, more like 3/4 of the way down the tracks, going back towards the lake. So I'm gonna, because honestly, if I don't find that thing, there's no surviving. I mean, there might be, but it really, really takes my chances down quite a bit. Oh, I can't believe I did that. That is why I always try to make a habit of, as soon as I wake up from, sleeping on a bedroll, I just click on it immediately to pick it up. Because, my God, left to my own devices, I would forget anything that wasn't attached to me. And I often do. Arg. This is a bit of a hike. Honestly, I know somewhere I can stop along the way and rest. We're going to go back down to the 3 trailers that are over here. Well, good call anyway, because there's a wolf over there. I don't think he sees me yet. But down this way. At least I can warm up and get back to where I can run again. Rest. Just keep that in mind. If you've lost or don't have a bedroll and you're in the dam, the closest place that you can find a bed, I believe, is going to be over here in these logging trailers. So all you have to do to get there is just kind of follow this logging road that goes off to the right if you're heading towards the lake on the tracks. And then you'll see them over here on the left eventually. Be prepared if you head down here. It's a pretty wolfy area. So have a weapon or a flare on you. It's also kind of treacherous in weather like this because the wolves can hide among these stumps over here and you can't tell the difference. There. God, I hope this works. I hope this is how I recover. Alright. I'm just gonna light a cheap cardboard match since just need to see my way to a bed. Alright, there's nothing useful in here anymore. Go ahead and get 8 hours of sleep going. And that should have me back to 100% and back to where I could run easily without, without having to stop too often. Pardon me. Whew. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, okay. That's good enough. Oh, pretty sunrise. Okay. Let's head back up the hill. Dear, you should stop and let me chew on you. I'm hungry. Oh, well. I can get my flare back in hand, because there's always wolves hanging around the tracks up here. On my way back through, I need to check and see if those crows dropped any more feathers. almost there. I believe the train wreck we're looking for is right around this corner up here. Down there is the river. Okay. Testing, testing. Okay, I hope my mic is still on because I lost my wireless headset for a second there. Had to plug it in. Hope y'all can hear me if anybody's watching. Alright, so there's our train wreck that I was looking for. A lot of times there's wolves milling around over in that area, so keep an eye out. And an ear out. Oh, see, there's one now. I don't feel like tussling with you, son. Get on. And I looted all this stuff. Alright. No, seriously. Like, what's wrong with you? Okay, so to get into this train car, you just have to kind of crawl up this thing, and... Ah, damn it, they're not in there. Okay. Where did I leave my bedroll? Arg. Stupid wolf, where are you? I'm gonna run back here and check, because I only remember using 2 places to sleep where there wasn't a bed. I was pretty sure it was that train car and one of these fishing huts out here on the lake. It is angry wolf day today, my god. Leave me alone. I mean, feel free to bring it, but I'm just gonna throw the scary stick at you. Coming or what? Come at me, bro. Yeah. Stupid. Oh wait, I might need that. I just remembered that that's the only flare I've got. Oh, you're really not making life easy on me today, wolves. So I know it's not in that first hut. It might be in the one over on that side. Just past it. The one with the dead guy in front of it. Might even be that one over there. I just don't even know anymore. I just don't know anything anymore. idea where my damn bedroll is. Come on, bedroll. I have a feeling about this. Ah, it's not in there either. One more option. Over here in bear country. Oh, two more options, duh. Oh, and did I loot this guy yet? Yeah. Oh, you're kidding me. The bear is on the move. Oh, I must not have been here yet. Oh, snap. Well, I'm glad I looked. Double glad I looked. Grab up some snow since I came here for nothing. Of course, that a-hole bear is over there. I have to, like, try to figure out how to not get him interested in what I'm doing, because I put my gun down to run over here. Without a gun, can't really win a fist fight with a bear. I mean, you know, I'm not Batman or anything. Yeah. I'm just some jerk littering Canada with dead flares. Alright, Mr. Bear, you don't see me. There's nobody over here, I promise. Oh god. Don't stand up on your hind legs and look at me, because that's horrifying. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, yes! Oh my god! Okay, shut the door. Oh, jeez. Okay. Whew. Whew. Oh, day is made. Okay. Tell you what. Kinda. I don't know how safe I am in here, but I'm gonna risk it. So I'm just gonna kind of start a fire in here, maybe cook some fish, and take a little nap, and see if this bear will go away so I don't die. Listen to him rustling around out there, my god. He's not moving slowly either. I'm kind of scared. Can you get in here? Through this door? It's a flimsy looking door. I can't even see. Where is he? Oh god! Oh god! Okay. Whew! Alrighty then. Seriously? Oh, I don't even have any flares left. This sucks. Oh, got food on me. I'm gonna take a nap and see if he'll go away. Oh, please go away. Oh god. Can't believe I made it all the way back here to my bedroll only to find this guy right outside my door. I don't hear him. I don't see him. I don't smell him. Alright. I think I'm... Oh, thank you, jeez. Here I go. Okay. So, this phase of the plan will consist of running back up that river, taking the shortcut through that clearing, and getting back to the dam ASAP. Once again, just gonna check. Yes, I have my bedroll. Okay. Whew. Yeah, it's like a miraculous recovery. Alright, so we're back to this. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, this is bad. I don't have enough stamina to outrun this guy, and I don't have any weapons. Ah. Oh, today was just fraught with bad decisions. Okay. Let me see if I can get him to stop tailing me. Ah, God, you're too clever. Maybe I can just intimidate him until I get back to that shelter. Because right now, that's going to be my only option to get, you know, get safe. Oh, you jerk-ass wolf. Okay. I see you. Oh, jeez. Come on. Come on, man. Oh, alright. Well, some furious clicking later, and he's running off. I'm obviously hurt. Alright. Thank God I kept some painkillers on me. Alright, now I can run again. Jeez. Oh, that is always such a stressful moment. Just go nuts clicking on your mouse. Okay, so I'll nap here. Bless you. Something good in there. Okay. Ooh, buddy. That was eventful. That was an eventful trip across the lake. Ah. Did I bring the fire? Not enough. Let's break down some of this stuff in here. Ooh, look at that! Magnifying lens. Really absolutely useless unless you're outside. But yeah, you can actually make a fire with this and save your matches for when you really need them. Convenient. Good, I can use my hands to break down the chair. Sometimes it's just better to light your cardboard matches than use up your lamp fuel, which I think I put my lamp down anyway, so it doesn't freaking matter. Oh no, I didn't have any tinder plugs. Frick. Where went that? Man, losing that bedroll got me just all in a tailspin. Alright, well. Let's see. Well rested but hungry. If I wait any longer, I'm probably gonna start hurting myself. So let's just try to run back to the dam real quick. I know it's late and the weather's crap, but oh wait, no, still need tinder plugs. Duh. Ooh, actually, grab up that wood. Because if I find a cattail on my way across the lake, which I think I saw some, make a fire, those fish nuts, maybe get some more fish. Yes, awesome. got extra. Use this match to start a fire. Hopefully that'll work. There, come on. Alright. Add some more fuel and pour some water. Okay. Pour out the oil. That thirst situation controlled. Now, back up the river we go. I think they recently updated the skins on the deer, and the wolves. Possibly, I could be mistaken, but it's pretty cool looking. I really love the. I probably say this every time I stream this game, but I love the art style so much. So good. Skip running up the frozen river. Once again, go around Hunter's Clearing and end up right at the dam again. That was a long diversion, but luckily it worked out. Truly, like, your bedroll is just the most overlooked but necessary tools that you're going to have in this game. Because if you're exhausted and you don't have any way to sleep, you know, comfortably and warmly, you know, without dying of hypothermia, you're pretty much screwed without your bedroll. Because it's easy to get into that situation where there's no shelter, there's no beds around, and you just have to, like, find a, you know, crawl into a corner like this here and, you know, wait out a storm or something. Okay. Since I'm so close to my destination, yeah, screw it. If I get in a fight with this wolf, I don't really care at this point. I'm just gonna sit here and let my stamina regenerate just a little bit so I can kind of sprint past him. But I'd like to talk a little bit about how to get out of this zone, because as of now, there are two different routes that I could take. Oh good, he didn't see me. He's after something else. Alright, we'll let him have it. Cool. Okay, so like I said, there's two avenues out of this zone. This one here, if you follow the train tracks around this corner, you will wind up going through, like a... Oh, this is getting interesting. Yay. Okay. Okay, let me run and grab a flare and then scare him off. Okay, he's after me. Okay. That's right. Beat the hell out of you, dog. But he beat the hell out of me too. Alright. Let me go in here and recover a little bit. Just had to chase that deer up to where I was. Alright. Let me first look at my first aid situation here. Alright, now this is where these old man's beard-lichen bandages really come in handy. Because instead of having to use a bandage and hydrogen peroxide, which is heavy to carry around and kind of a burden, you kill two birds with one stone with that particular kind of bandage. So it's always good to have as many of those as you could possibly get. And to carry them on you at all times, because it is possible to get attacked multiple times in one outing by wolves. Alright, let me grab up all my stuff out of this locker. Go get that deer meat. Gonna leave that coat here. Awesome. Okay, that's all I really need. Let me eat some. Because it's still real early in the morning, I'd just like to go out and harvest that deer that the wolf so kindly left for me before I come in here for the night. Because I'd like to use as much of this day as I can, because in the morning I would like to set out in one of the two directions that we can go from this zone. Alright, carcass is still not frozen. So let's go ahead and harvest it. Thank you, dear. Sorry about your luck. Okay. Alright, I think I've kind of made a decision about which way I want to go with this next. And actually, if anybody's watching and wants to say so in chat, if you have a particular preference as to which way you would like me to go, pipe up and let me know, and I'll go that way instead. But I was thinking, there's that railroad tracks way that we can get to the coastal highway zone, which is pretty much my favorite place in the game. Or we can take the back way out of this dam, which leads to Pleasant Valley, which is my other favorite. Both of them are good options. I think maybe the back way to Pleasant Valley might be a little more interesting of a trip. But my whole goal with this game is to touch every zone I possibly can. So I'm also trying to think of it in a way that makes sense, linearly. Like, how can I best hit each zone in the most efficient path? Which, if I think about it that way, I might as well take the coastal highway direction. Because coastal highway is kind of like a hub. It's kind of in the middle of a whole bunch of different zones that you have access to from that particular zone. So, yeah, I think I might do that. Just so that we can, more efficiently touch each zone and take a look at each zone. I like that plan. Alright, so still don't have any accelerant. My fire starting skill is getting pretty well up there, so I should be able to make this work. getting there. Just gotta add a little bit more wood to the fire. Yeah. Down to that stuff, but that's okay. Plan on coming back here anytime soon. Now I should just be able to take a nap and then roll out whenever I want. Okay, so let's just talk real quick. Down here, you remember that door down here on the right that leads you through the guts of the dam? Okay, if you go through there and just go down the first set of stairs into that first room, there's a door on the left-hand wall that you can go out of. But once it closes behind you, you cannot come back in that way. God, you know, I actually kind of feel like showing that to you. Alright, here's what we're doing. New plan for a moment. I want to show you the backside of the dam. So I'm going to rest for probably about 15 hours or so. It's like 16 hours. Pare down my food supply a little bit by having some midnight snacks. There we go. Sleep another 8 hours. Wait, no, I picked up my bedroll like a dummy. Always doing the wrong thing. Good lord. Okay. So, at this point, let's head down here. Let's see, I've got some fuel in my lamp. I'm really not going to need it, though. Alright, so let's go down these stairs. Oh, yeah, maybe I do need it. It is pretty dark in here. Okay, so this is the room I was talking about. We've already come through and looted this when we visited for the first time. But, this is how you leave the lower dam. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Ready my rifle in case anything decides to get froggy with me. Alright, so this is the backside of the Carter Hydro Dam. And this is a really interesting little area. There's plenty of stuff to pick up and do around here.
I'll take it.
For example, just, you know, various good stuff laying around. Alright, so let's just get a look at this whole place. Of course, this is all stuff that you can, not the barrels, obviously, but the pallets, you can all break down all of those to make firewood. So this is a really great place to get firewood if you need it. Hang on just a second. Okay, very good. Okay. So, remember the rule, always checking all the nooks and crannies. So, yay, I found some kerosene. Perfect. That's going to be a little heavy for me, but that's okay. Rather have it than not have it. Oh, and yeah, make sure you look into these tubes that you see laying around, these pipes, because, you know, sometimes you'll find some goodies hiding in there. For example, sometimes they like to cleverly hide a backpack or something in there behind these crates, so you have to break down the crates to get in there and get whatever's hiding in that tube. Alright, so clearly down there is the rest of the river. And there's really nothing down there along the base of the dam. Believe me, I have looked, because I'm a little bit obsessive with being thorough like that. Okay. You hear those crows mean that something dead is nearby that we can loot. Yep, there it is. Alright. It's gonna be a little tricky getting over there. To loot that body. I sure hope it's got something on it. Because, see, you can't really get up there this way. You're going to have to go around the other side of this outcropping and figure out how to get on top of it. But we'll do that here in a minute. Okay. So, way up there is where we came out. Grab up every cattail I see. I'm a big believer in them, you know. Great, alright. Now, we'll save looking, you know, up there for later. This side of the river has some really interesting features, which I'd like to come over and look at. Now, there's no access from that point way up there down here and vice versa, but it's pretty easy to climb back up there once you know the way. Okay, so first of all, we've got our rose hips, which we collect as much of as often as we can. And there's a reason I carry as much stuff as I actually do. A, because, you know, I have a really terrible memory, and I will probably forget where I store things if I store them for too long. And plus, this is the kind of stuff you want to accumulate and then deposit somewhere that's going to be like a central hub for you. So basically what I'm doing is carrying this stuff around until I can get to where I want to be in the coastal highway. Because I'm gonna try to make that like my mothership. That's gonna be my absolute home base. I built little bases, which is what I like to call them, throughout the various zones. But I want one particular place in coastal highway to be just really my home from now on. So that's where I'm going to deposit all of my mushrooms, all of my rose hips, any extra of the lichens I have on me, and then, you know, as I go to other branches of the world from there, I can... Oh, awesome. I can store things as needed, and pick things up as needed. Let me go ahead and get what I can off of this guy. Get some water, some snack. You want to keep an eye on your carrying weight at all times, you know, which I haven't been doing too great of a job of. But if you get 10 kilograms above your carrying weight, say if I dropped down to 25 from being exhausted, if I had more than 35 on me, I would not be able to run, and stuff starts getting really aggravating at that point. So keep an eye on your carrying weight and try to keep it manageable. But don't be afraid of carrying a little extra stuff, because it's not, you know, it's not going to make the difference. Ah, now here's some good stuff. I already have one of these back at the dam, but I'm just going to grab a couple of more of them, because maples are a lot more rare than the birch saplings. And you really just want to have as much supply in case of emergency as possible. Alright, so let's grab these mushrooms. I think there was some firewood laying around back there too that I didn't grab up. But once again, notice how the crows led me to that dead deer over here that I could harvest. I really like like what they've done with this game lately. Namely, if you started out like I did in really early stages of development, like for instance when the only zone that they had released was Mystery Lake, as they added zones, I believe Coastal Highway was the second one they added. At first, there was like a kind of straightforward path to get from one to the other. What they added in subsequent updates has been like sub-zones like this. Like this wouldn't be an entire zone in and of itself, but it connects this and another zone. So, I really like that they added like a little extra content and a little extra challenge for you to, you know, kind of move between maps. It really added a lot of depth, I think, to the game and a lot of new points of interest. I mean, because look, there's a cave. I love exploring caves. Who doesn't, right? But there's always a good selection of you know, natural goods out here that you need to pick up. Supplies that really come in handy down the road. Ah, see here we have evidence of somebody else having been here. Burned out campfire. A little bit of supplies. This is good. It's real good. And I'm actually going to leave that newspaper there because I'm at the point where I really don't need to work all that hard for tinder anymore. I've got plenty. You know, 24 cattails is more than enough to tide me over for probably the rest of the game. So, tell you what, I'm getting tired. Let's go ahead and build a fire in here, why not? And I'm gonna use that accelerant because I always do that when I can. Especially outdoors. Alright, so I'm gonna cook that venison I just found on that dead deer. And then have me a little nap in this cave. Because honestly, wolves don't tend to come near these, and unless, oh, and here's an important thing to note about caves. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. It's going to get cold while I'm sleeping, but when I wake up and drink it, it'll still give me like a boost to my, my level of wakefulness. But anyway, you can tell that a cave might contain a bear if it's got a bunch of bones littered around the front of it. So once I come across one of those, I'll be sure to point it out. But the bear caves are pretty easy to identify and then steer clear from. Because if you've got one of those nearby, then there is definitely also a bear nearby. And bears are not good for your health. And then I'm gonna drink this coffee and watch what happens once I'm through with it. Boom, rested bonus goes up. And it's still falling pretty rapidly, but because of the amount that I'm carrying. But at least that'll give me a little boost to like maybe go look at the other side of the river. Another good place for trapping bunny rabbits is down here in this river. However, like I said before, there are much better places, more efficient places to hunt rabbits. And I would advise using those instead of remote places like this where it's hard to come back and retrieve your traps. Because as with everything else in this game, I mean, you can make a bunch of, you know, traps and leave them like scattered across every place you've ever been, but you don't want to be wasteful with your things. You want to stretch the life of your snares as long as you possibly can. Okay, just so you know, there's nothing back here. Every great once in a while there's like a piece of firewood, but I wouldn't count on it. And I'm not going to go all the way to it, but I just wanted to point out to you, okay, once again, straight ahead is the dam. That way, if you follow the stream, it'll kind of snake around back through these cliffs, but you're going to find like a hill that goes up, I think somewhere in that direction, that's going to have the entrance to a cave in it, okay, at the top of that hill. And then if you go through that cave and come out on the other side, you're going to wind up in, oh gosh, in Pleasant Valley. So when we finally, you know, if and when during this particular game's duration we make it all the way to Pleasant Valley, I'll show you where this connects, just so you can get a good idea of how you can, you know, get to various places quickly. Look at all these delicious cattails. Said exactly one person ever. Alright. Now, let's hike up this way. Now notice where I was. This is like just past the mouth of the stream. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we see this little hillside that we can kind of climb up. Start climbing up the hill? I don't guess I did. Yeah, okay, I'm in the right place. Alright, remember all those crows that were circling around up here? In that area we couldn't get to before. This is it. This is how you get to it. Crows must have got tired and left, but there's the body they were hollering about. Alright. So you see how I just made like a really efficient little circuit throughout this zone. Came down this way, worked my way up this mountain here, got everything I could get off of that, came down the back way, checked that stream back there, and then came up along this way, and I can get whatever this corpse holds. Which is nothing. Thank God he has a backpack. Oh, flares. Hooray. Alright. And then I can just kind of scoot down the hill over here, paying attention to not, you know, fall and hurt myself. And then I'm on my way back up to the dam. It's a really fun little environment to check out. Sometimes there's stuff hiding, like underneath of this outcropping right here that I'm standing on is, oh geez. Now I have to show it to you because I can't get back up there. Dang! Can I? No. Alright, well, here goes. A little kind of clear. Jeez, come on. Try not to break my legs, okay? Alright, there we go. Oh, I'm so glad I came down here. Look at that. That is so important. And might as well grab that while I'm here. What the heck. I'm sure I can drink some water and maybe eat a little venison and clear up some weight. Maybe? Ah, barely. Oh. Oh, well. Well, anyway, since I fell down there, I need to kind of climb back around this way. But it was worth it. Gosh, just out of curiosity, how many 308 rounds do we have? Wow, 16 and 10 loaded already. So I've got 26 shots on me. And I'm still gonna go out of my way to conserve those. For a time when food might not be as readily available as it is right now. because I still have a lot of game left, a lot of places that I haven't looted for food yet. As a matter of fact, once I get to my my destination, my next destination that I plan on getting to, I think I'm even gonna lay my rifle down for a while. I'll try to make a bow and some arrows, perhaps, and see about hunting with that. But honestly, if I have enough flares and if I have, you know, a hatchet, a knife, a crowbar, yada yada, I can basically survive fights with wolves. And, you know, I've got painkillers, I've got bandages and everything like that. So I can kill wolves in combat, hand to hand, and I can also, you know, do the thing where I sneak up on them after they've killed a deer and then harvest the deer after scaring them away or killing them. Okay, anyway, so we're back up to the top of the dam, and once again, check this out. There's no way to get back in the door that we came out of. It has no handle. So, what we need to do... You know what? I'm going to be that person. I'm going to pick up way more than I can carry right now, just for the sake of having that stuff. But you kind of crawl out on this precarious ledge and scoot your way across to this other side of the dam. Alright, be really careful right there, because if you just beeline, you're going to fall and die. I really don't think that's a fall you can survive. Alright, so you may have noticed earlier there were some crows flying around over here. There's a dead deer. There usually is over here. Doot. Alright, and then this ripped up part of fence will let us in here. And we can look around this little area. Which sometimes has stuff in it and sometimes does not. Once again, you can break down pallets for firewood if you absolutely have to. I don't believe I absolutely have to right now. But I do like to just check on. Like I said, every single corner you can check. Alright, tell you what, let's see what we're carrying right about now. No. Yes, okay. Carrying an awful lot. I'm still going to harvest this deer because it's going to be a pain in the ass to get back to him. And I don't feel like doing this all over again. So, I'm going to do that efficient thing where I use the hatchet for the meat and the knife for the skinning and gutting. It's because it's getting late. In real life and in the game, honestly. Alright, so now let me show you how to get back into this place. You come up these stairs, and there's this hole in the fence over here. Alright, so, oh gosh, there's that door that wouldn't open from the inside. Grab a piece of wood, and check over here, make sure that I'm not missing anything cool, which I'm not. Alright, and then I can climb up this mound of snow. Climb in that broken window. Ta-da! Now, if you watch me from the very beginning of this from the beginning of this stream, you'll remember that I visited this particular room before. I've looted everything already, clearly. But that's how you get back in. So that just means that I have to run through the innards of this dam one more time. And you know what? Now that I've got a crowbar with me, I can check, see if any of these lockers were locked. Yeah, there's two. Let's see what I can get out of these. Not worth it. Not worth it. Worth it. Alright. Definitely.
Best be prepared for anything.
Nope. Yep. Alright, well that was kind of worth my while. Very good. Alright, turning off the lamp in places where I can see. So I don't want to waste that kerosene. It is very limited. Save it from really dark parts of this place, like spooky hallway here. And I've already gotten to the point where I can't run, but that's okay, I don't really need to. Let's take a leisurely stroll back to kind of where I've been bedding down. I've already looted all this stuff. Hiding over in that corner. And here we are back at the room that we set out from. Right in here. Okay, so that was me showing you the Carter Hydro Dam environs. Or did I see another locker that was locked? Maybe not. Maybe that was upstairs. Because I feel like I did. This poor dude doesn't have anything I need anymore. See you later, fella. Alright, let me turn on the lamp. Come over here. Drop some firewood, and then drop on the floor and take a nap. Yeah, that ought to be fine. Ooh, look at that. It's a beautiful number up there. Alright. Well, I think with this sleep that I'm about to take, I think that's going to be it for today's session. You can tune back in tomorrow at some point after I am done voting on Super Tuesday in the primaries. I am going to come back and we're going to go to the next zone connected to this one. And it's going to be awesome, and I'm going to show you all my favorite... Damn it, I did it again. I'm going to show you all my favorite parts of it, and it'll be a happy time. So with that, I thank you for watching. I hope you have a lovely day today, and as always, if you like what we're doing here, please follow JV McMaster. Again, this is Sonky, playing The Long Dark, and I will catch you later.